There's this incredible sense of unity, and people here in Mesai definitely banded together to try and get these boys out. The first people on the scene were just ordinary people. Our security guard at the school was one of the first people to go in and dive, and he helped in those first 9 days to try and find the boys. But at the same time, a lot of the teachers who do know the boys and have taught the boys say that they had no doubt that they would find them healthy, alive, with minimal injury, because these boys, you must understand, used to play soccer every afternoon after school, and they were fit, they were healthy, and they used to explore these caves all the time. They would take bike rides up the mountain all the time. So we're dealing with extraordinary little boys. The people of Mesai have definitely been going through a roller coaster of emotions. If we draw back to the first few moments of finding out that the boys were trapped in the cave, in Tamloang Cave, personally, my heart just dropped. Firstly, they're dealing with this depth of darkness, which is unexplainable. You cannot see your hand in front of your face. Secondly, it's cold, it's damp. There's narrow passageways that you need to navigate through in the darkness. And thirdly, you're dealing with the heavy rains. It does not stop here in Mesai. It rains day and night, and it fills up really quickly in that cave. And the actual tide is so strong, the current is so strong, that they could have easily been swept away and hit by a rock. So after those initial moments of desperation and despair, locals started acting quite quickly. Because those first initial moments were the most important. We needed to get the water drained out as quickly as possible. So farmers donated their pumps and abandoned their rice fields and farmlands to get as much water as they could out of the cave to save the boys. Also, locals banded together and we collected blankets, food, money, torchlights, whatever we could, we did it. And in the first few days, we were actually being told, stop donating things, because they were getting too much. You must also understand, Mesai is a small town. People don't have much. So whatever they had, they gave. Parents haven't been allowed to make physical contact with the Wild Boar team. Doctors are just waiting to see if they are free from any infections, and they're also trying to get the lighting conditions just suitable for their eyesight at the moment. So we're just waiting to see at some point what health condition they're in. We know they're physically fit. These boys were soccer players. They played every day. And so we didn't have any doubt in their capabilities of diving and getting out of the cave. But it's at this point that we're waiting to see the outcome of their physical and also mental condition at this point. The boys and their coach have been airlifted to the best hospital in Chiang Rai, and that is in Chiang Rai city itself. They couldn't be treated in Mesai hospitals because they don't specialize in this type of treatment. The boys would be quarantined for a few days, and obviously they'd have to adapt to lighting conditions, being outdoors now. So I've heard that they've been wearing thick sunglasses just to try and adapt their eyesight to the sunlight again. I think the boys have been incredibly lucky. The rainy season this year isn't as bad as it has been in previous years. The week of when they were trying to extract the boys from the cave, we had sunny weather, hardly any rain. And today is our first rainy day, so I guess the weather held out until the boys were saved.